Okay, it seems that we have a two-way data table to find the optimal decision. For example, it tells us that ordering 900 with a frequency of 13 will give the highest daily profit. But is that really so? When I press F9, the next round of simulation tell me, well, actually you should order 800 with a frequency of 12. Next time it give me, sometimes it give me another answer. So it seems that the optimal decision jumps around, and that is because every number in this cell represents a combination of frequency and order quantity, and each of those numbers are out of only one simulation run. That means it's subject to uncertainty that is built in the nature of this model. So how can we address that? Well, the best way to address that is like what we did before. For every possible combination of frequency and order quantity, it would be great if we can run multiple simulation runs and take the average of the profit, and using that average daily profit to make a decision. That will eliminate, or if not eliminate, at least alleviate this kind of jumping around. So the question is, only have two. This is a two-way data table. That means we have only two dimensions to input over here. How can we generate multiple simulation run, which essentially requires the third dimension in the simulation? Well, actually, we can do that. So let me show you. Let me show you a simple example to do that. Let's say, for simplicity, just to illustrate the idea, let's say you're trying to run the simulation only for frequency of 5, 6, and 7. But you want to generate multiple simulation runs for each of those frequencies. Let's just say we want to run 3 simulation runs for every frequency order quantity combination. Okay, so we can use a data table for that. Okay, so again, in this column, I'm going to input the frequency we want Excel to run, 5, 5, 5. Okay, why do I have 3 5s here? That's because I wanted to run the simulation with frequency 5 for 3 times. 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7. For the same reason. For quantity, I still want to try out the same 10 numbers, and also I still want Excel to return the average daily profit in every simulation run. Okay, this is the area I want to generate data table. So what will happen is this. Okay, so first, still the row input cell as before is order quantity. Column input cell as before is still order frequency. So what will happen is this. So take this cell for example. This cell will be the number. What will happen is this. So for this cell, Excel will run the simulation with order frequency 5, order quantity 100. Okay, it will run one run of simulation and return the average daily profit back to here. For this cell, it will do the same thing, using 5 as frequency, 100 as order quantity, run the simulation, return the average daily profit here. For this cell, same thing, 5 as frequency, 100 as order quantity, return the average daily profit here. So essentially, we're running 3 simulation runs with the same parameters in these 3 cells. Okay, same idea for here. Okay, and that's it. Just make sure the format is the same. Okay, so these are the simulation result. Now we can summarize the result by taking the average profit for every possible frequency order quantity combination. For example, this is the average of the 3 simulation runs with frequency 5, order quantity 100. This is the ones with frequency 6, order quantity 100, and likewise over here. Okay, and now we can copy it to others. And using the same trick, to highlight the highest profit one, and now we can conclude that 400 with frequency 7 is the best. And when I'm pressing F9, you'll see new numbers. It probably will still jump around, but less severely. Okay, so that's how you can generate simulation, how you can generate multiple simulation runs for every combination of decisions.